Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. You should already know, reading the title of this video, that it is going to be about the Rihanna Fenty beauty line. Like, I got my hands on the product. We're going to get into this together. I'm going to do a full face using what I purchased from the line, and we're going to talk about this because Rihanna, girl, you did your thing. So if you want to see what all this goodness is about, keep on watching. Okay, so from the Fenty beauty line, I picked up the primer, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer, along with the foundation, and the shade that I purchased was is the 370. This one seemed the closest to my skin tone, so I got that. I also have the Match Trios, the Matchstick Trios. I have Tan 300, so that comes with the caramel, truffle, and rum. And then I also have another Matchstick, Starstruck. So oh wait, and I also have the Invisimatte powder and the gloss bomb. So we're going to try everything out and see what this is all about. I know you guys already seen like tons and tons of Fenty beauty videos, but I wanted to give you my video for those who support my channel and may want to hear what I have to say. So we're about to get into this. So yeah, it reminds me of a lotion, the texture of it. And I'm gonna start with just what I have on the back of my hand and see how it feels, which it feels really good. The texture feels great on my skin. It doesn't feel like silicone-y. And I have noticeable pores, so I'm hoping that it will kind of help take some of that look away, because I can't stand large pores. I'm going to do just a little bit more. Just that much. And I do have some blemishes going on right now. So being that the foundation is supposed to be medium to full coverage, we're going to see exactly if it's true to all of its benefits that was stated. I'm loving how this primer feels. It is not sticky. My skin feels just moisturized. It doesn't feel like I have anything on with that primer. As far as my pores, I can still see my pores pretty much. I mean, they're not going to go anywhere, but on the camera, from what I'm seeing, it seems to have minimized the looks of my pores. So we'll see, or I'll see when I take pictures and see if it kind of did anything as far as diminishing them. So now I'm going to go in with the foundation. Again, I am the shade, or I think I'm the shade 370. We're going to test that out. It does oxidize, so I'm hoping that if it is a little bit light, that it'll oxidize and become what is my skin tone. So I'm just shaking up the bottle because it does say to shake really well. I didn't get any of the brushes, only because I have so many brushes and I don't really use all of them, especially the foundation brushes. So I didn't want to pick up any and kind of like not use them or waste them over time. I may, because I've heard some good things about the foundation brush, I may go get that. I may. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I did 2 pumps and it is a runny consistency. You can see how it just moves. But I did hear that it dries pretty quick. So I'm going to start with one side of my face, and I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. I didn't purchase the Fenty Beauty sponge because I have so many of the Real Technique sponge, so I didn't want to get that. I may go back and get it. I don't know. We'll see. I just try not to buy things that I know I may not eventually use over time, because I'm just so stuck on what I'm used to using. And that's pretty much what I have in my little collection right now, and I have way too much stuff to keep on accumulating more to just not even use them over time. So yeah, so that blended in pretty quick and it's looking good. Let's see, just want to make sure everything is blended. So this is that section I just did. The coverage seems okay. It looks like my skin, so I'm loving that that matches. So the 370 is my skin tone shade, and for reference, I am a 173 in the Makeup Forever foundations. I'm also a classic tan in the L'Oreal Pro Matte and Pro Glow foundation. I'm trying to give you guys a reference just in case you need a skin tone reference to see if my shade that I picked up will be yours. So if you're like a 173 in the Makeup Forever, you can get away with the 370 and the Fenty Beauty. And let's move on to the rest of the face. So far I'm liking this coverage. It looks good. It looks like I don't even have anything on. Like, that's crazy. So I'm going to go in with another 2 pumps for the other side of my face. And I think, you know, this foundation will work for every day. If you're not looking for high maintenance makeup, you just want something low key as far as the look of your makeup, this foundation is definitely a way to go, because I'm loving this so far. Like, do you see this coverage? It hid that this section over here where I had some blemishes, and I'm liking that. I can finish up. I can probably add another layer. We'll see. So I'm applying it to my forehead, and I'm just gonna add some right over here to kind of see how much more coverage I can get in this section, since I have those acne scarring. Oh yeah, I really like this foundation. I think this may be my new go-to. This is a good everyday foundation. Like, it gives you a really natural look. It's not cakey. It doesn't feel like it will cake up. It just feels like skin. And I love a natural foundation look, because I think, you know, when you wear foundation, it should just be all about looking like skin. You don't want to look like you're wearing foundation. It's just right. Like, I see why it took 2 years for Rihanna to come up with this line, because she really took her time. And you can tell, you know, the quality is amazing. This foundation, it's like, it's everything. Look at that. Like, you guys see that? Like, it looks like skin. Like, it matches my skin tone, my neck, you know. And it's really hard for me sometimes to find shades that will do that. Like, my face is a lot lighter than my body, so my body seems sometimes more red to me, and my face is more yellow. So it's hard to really find foundations that will kind of blend into my skin totally. So, you know, I have to like really play around with my makeup in order to get everything to look like it's all one, because I don't want this looking like a mask and then everything else, or this lighter than this and then it looks like a mask. Like, it's no. But yeah, that looks really good. Really, really good. Okay, anyway, let's continue on. We're gonna use the Trio matchsticks, and I'm gonna start with caramel. And the packaging on this for these products, I should say, are amazing. Like, it's so sophisticated, it's sexy at the same time. It's basic but not too basic. Like, it's just right. Everything is just right with this line. Like, Rihanna really came through. So this is caramel. Right there we go, right there. And it looks more of a subtle highlight for my skin tone. I can probably go a shade lighter than this if I wanted a more highlighted look, but I may eventually, I know I'm gonna get more of this line. So yeah, these are just, you know, this was just to test it out, to see how I like everything. So yeah, so far so good. We're going to highlight, and the consistency of this matchstick feels good. It doesn't look drying. It doesn't look like it's gonna be dry. The texture feels really good. It feels smooth, creamy, but not too creamy. Yes, you see, it's really subtle. Once I blend it out, it'll probably just give a more refreshed look, but not a super duper like snatched, you know, highlight, which is fine for me. And a little, not a little, but when you apply this, you're not getting tons of product, you know, as you're applying. You get exactly what you're trying to put down, so you don't waste your product. And I'll do that after. So let's see, I'm gonna put some here. So now I'm gonna blend this out with my Real Technique sponge, and we're gonna see how this blends in with the foundation. So far so good. It's like a real effortless blend. Like, I'm barely doing anything with the sponge. I'm just doing light taps, and it's just blending in really beautifully. Like, look at that. Like, I'm loving these products so much already. I don't know if I'm just being dramatic because it's Rihanna and the hype. Well, I don't think it's really the hype. Like, the products are amazing so far. Like, it really is. Do you see this? You see this skin come through skin? Like, I'm loving this. Loving it. So I'm gonna move on to the contouring, and I'm gonna use truffle, and I'm swatching it on the back of my hand, and it looks like that. I'm gonna start out with a little bit, of course, because you don't want to get too heavy with your contour, because then you'll look crazy. You don't look crazy. So I'm just using that little bit. And I like that you really control the product without it controlling you. You apply exactly what you need without too much coming off, and then you gotta like correct everything. So I'm going to start out with that, and then again going with my Real Technique sponge, I'm going to blend. Ooh, look at that. It's a nice contour, but it's not an overpowering contour. It's nice and subtle. Yes, yes. Let's get that down there. And I love that it just blends in without a problem. You're not struggling at all with these foundation, these matchsticks. Compared to that side. Look at that. Nice, 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 nice. Like, if you don't have these, you need to get some, because it's bomb.com over here. I'm feeling like I'm just really feeling myself right now, because I can't get over this. Like, let me know what you guys bought and how you're liking her product so far, because I'm in love. I have no complaints at all, like none at all. Like, I'm sold. I need more. And you know, she's coming out with a whole other like collection. It's a holiday collection, and everything looks bomb, and it looks like I'm gonna be broke. So yeah, let me know what you guys like so far, and you know, your thoughts and feelings about Fenty Beauty, because I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm just taking this brush to do my nose contour and to blend everything out, and it actually blends really well with this brush. This is a Morphe brush, a E18 brush, and I'm just gonna slightly blend with the sponge, and then I'm gonna go back in with that caramel down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to take that same caramel and just kind of carve out where I put that that truffle, and then I'm gonna blend. This is just to carve out that cheekbone, that contour look. And I don't know, did you guys notice that it clicks to click together? I'm being so dramatic, but yeah, it clicks together, so you can get all your little matchsticks in a little bundle like this. But anyway, you gotta love the packaging. And I am gonna use this rum matchstick for the highlight. That matchstick. Oh, and y'all know I love to glow, so I'm in my glory right now. And it's a nice, well, rum is a nice subtle glow, and it has like a coppery look to it. I'm gonna show you. It's like a coppery gold look to it. If my camera will focus, there we go, right there at the bottom. And I'm gonna put some up here. I'm gonna blend that with my finger. It blends really well with the finger too. So that's another plus. I'm gonna go down the bridge of the nose, tip of my nose, and a little right up in there. And I'm just going to blend with my sponge as usual. Like, look at that. Yes, nice and subtle. Nice and subtle. And I'm gonna put some on my Cupid's bow as well. I just love that it glides. Everything just glides on really smooth. These matchsticks are like perfection. I love that. So now I want to brighten up that contour. So I'm going to use the other matchstick, which is Starstruck, which is this one here, and it's like a silvery pink. I'm going to put that on my hand. And it's that one right there. Look how gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm going to place that over top of that first matchstick and put some on that brow bone as well. Down that nose, cupid's bow, and the forehead. I'm going to also put some in the inner eye corner of my eyes. I'm just going to use a brush to do that. Just to kind of brighten up the eyes. And I'm just taking it directly off of the matchstick, just like that. And yeah. So now let's blend this out, going in with that sponge. Oh, yes. That just amplified it. But it's still subtle at the same time. And I love it. Because I can just, you know, you can just do this every day. And it's quick. I'm just taking my time, you know, to try everything out. But I know that if I wanted to use... I'm trying to get the focus. If I wanted to use this as an everyday routine, that it would be effortless. You know, I'm not really putting in too much effort with the application, and that's something that is appreciated because sometimes you don't have time, you know, to do maybe like a heavy look or use products that take a lot of work when you're on the go. So I think these would be, you know, this line would be good for moms, you know, that are on the go. If you're a 9-to-5er and you got to get up in the morning, you don't have a lot of time to put into doing your makeup, this line would definitely be a go-to, or I would suggest it be a go-to line. And I'm going to also go in with the Invisimatte powder, the black powder. And it looks like this. Really white. A little bit of color, but you can tell once it blends, you won't see anything. See? So I'm just going to go in with this Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm going to apply that under the eyes. It's not a setting powder, of course. You know, it's just a blot powder, but I'm going to use it as a setting powder. Just to keep from using what I have, because I just want to use this line solely. So I'm putting that in my eyes, because I want to kind of set everything. You can see, you don't see any color coming off at all. And that's how you know it's really universal, because a lot of other brands will say that it's kind of like a universal powders, you know, whatever powders that they have and advertise, and a lot of them is not for everybody, and you get flashback and stuff. So this, I'm not, you know, I'm not seeing any color come back. You can tell it won't be any color that comes back because you would see it on your skin. And I'm kind of being heavy-handed with this, and I don't see any color coming off. Like, you don't see it layering. It's not getting powdery looking. So it's really a really lightweight powder. And now for, Everything is getting stuck together. I have my metal eyelash applicator and it was sticking to it. Anyway, so now we're gonna get into the gloss bomb that everyone is loving. So let me just take the color off of my mouth from the foundation. And this is supposed to be a universal jeez. This is supposed to be a universal lip gloss. It looks, in the packaging, it looks like a rose gold type color, but you can tell it's sheer, and we're gonna see why everyone loves this so much. It was something that I have to have because I love glosses anyway, so it was like a must for me. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells good. It smells like candy. So, okay. It's not made to give you much of a pigment. It smells really good. It smells good. I can eat it. All right. Okay. Let me calm down. Let me move aside. Do y'all see this? Because I look snatched and I ain't even. All right. I see why y'all praising this line, because look at what. I could go out somewhere and be cute as Friday too. I ain't gonna know where to go. But I'm gonna be snatched in my house. What? Okay, Rihanna. So I'm gonna finish up this little look. I'm just gonna throw some mascara on and maybe some lashes. Yeah, I'll throw my lashes on. My Riri lashes from Icon lashes. Riri. I mean, because it's fitting. And for money off, you can use code Butterfly Beauty to get you some money off of these lashes. So yeah, I'll be right back. Yes, Rihanna. Yes. Like, this is enough to stop the world. Like, enough. Go outside. Like, do y'all see this? All of this up in here? Because like, that's how popping I feel right now with all of this. And it's subtle, but yet it's so powerful, and you could stop the world like this. Like, what? Go outside with the lip gloss popping, the highlight on glisten, eyelashes on fleek. Like, what? I'm so, Rihanna, like, you came through, girl. Like, you came through. Like, I'm going for more. I didn't get any of the kilowatts. I wanted to, but I don't know why I didn't get any. I don't know. But I'm going to go back for the kilowatts, and especially that trophy wife, because that trophy wife is like everything, and I need it. And so we'll be back with some more Fenty stuff, because it's definitely going to be a go-to for me. I'm going to be getting some more stuff for real, and getting my life, especially that new collection that will be dropping October 13th. And yeah, I'm here for all of this. Like, what? Like, I'm really like, I need to go somewhere. Like, who want to take me on a date? Anybody? No? Guys out there? No? Oh, all right. I'll just sit in my house and look cute. You know, a little cute. Anyway, again, don't forget to let me know what you guys picked up, what you love from the collection, what you can't get enough of, what you're going back for if you didn't get everything. Yeah, because I'm in love with this line. Love with the line. I see why everyone loves it. Rihanna, you really did your thing with this line. Like, it's flawless, completely flawless. Like, I can't get enough. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the Fenty Beauty line, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye, guys.